guys. You guys, where's my thing at? I don't even know what I'm doing. There's this one. Hello? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Oh my goodness. I completely forgot to go live. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. Don't judge me. Why? There's Maddie. We have somebody into Chatty McChatterson. Da 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 da. You guys. Oh, look at all the peeps in the house. They just don't show up over there. We have Kim in Alaska. Hello, hello. Craft by Jay. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Jean Morin. Hello, hello. Thanks for popping in. How is everyone? Jenna. Hello. How are you? Having dinner? Yummy. Da, 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 da. Okay, you guys. I apologize you guys didn't get the intro. I was looking for things for the wheel of brands and names because I plumb forgot to look for the things. And, yeah. So, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put that in there. We're gonna close that up. We're gonna set this over here so I can see what all is going on. Please let me know you can hear me. Oh, I can hear me. So you can hear me. PJB Stampa, you had a good nap. That makes my heart happy. Makes my heart happy. I should have had a nap. But I did not. I did not have a nap. I am here. I am awake. I'm with you guys. It is a wheel. Wheels. We have 2 wheels now, you guys. What? We have 2 wheels. I know. No energy. Hey, girl. There's the blanket hello. We have a hello all. We have a hello all. And it should be working. I think I turned that back on. So, you guys. Wheel of brands and materials used to be 1 wheel, and we spun it a bunch of times, and we got some stuff. And sometimes we get all brands and no materials, or we get a lot of materials and no brands. So I split them. So all my brands, which is stamps, dies, stencils, the brands are on 1 wheel, and then our materials, lunar paste, sprays, inks, pens, paints, materials is on another wheel. We are going to spin. That's what I was trying to work out. Actually, let me redo this one thingy that I need to redo. Because I'm not gonna be happy with it. I'm not gonna be happy with it. I need to fix it. Please hold. Please hold. Cloudbot polls. Okay. Nope. Voting. It didn't save it? Okay, no, there's that. Okay, it did something wrong. Okay, so there. That'll work. Confirm. Okay, so to have you guys participate in the wheel. Okay, you need to be quiet for a minute, fan. You're making me feel like I have to scream. I have to scream. Yeah. Okay, so don't vote on that. 2 brands, 3 members. Okay, so we're just gonna do. I'm gonna spend for brands 4 times. I'm gonna spin for the brands 4 times. You guys get to veto one of those 4 spins. So we're gonna do all of our spins for the brands. 4 spins, and then you guys are going to veto, and then we're going to spin 2 times for materials, and we'll see how that goes today. So 4 spins for materials. You guys get to vote on which ones to make go bye-bye, and then we're going to spin 2 times on materials. We'll see how it goes. So, first things first, let's pull up our brands. There's our brands. Look at our beautiful brands. 102 beautiful brands. We're going to shuffle, shuffle, spin. Shuffle, shuffle, spin. Shuffle, shuffle, spin. Spin, spin, spin. And our first brand is LDRS. I need a pencil. Okay, so remember that. Vote or to veto number 1, you would be vetoing LDRS. And spin number 2, we're just going to close it because we want to keep it on there. We're going to shuffle, shuffle, spin for number 2, 3, and 4. And then the veto will be for either 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, Brutus Monroe. Brutus Monroe. Okay. Close. That is number 2. Number 1 is LDRS. Number 2 is Brutus Monroe. Shuffle, shuffle, spin. Yeah. It'll be 4 and 2. Little Birdie, and that is a stencil. Little Birdie, B-I-R-D-Y, because I only have that stencil. Okay. So we're going to close that. So you can veto number 1, number 2, number 3, and then shuffle, shuffle, spin. This one. Ooh, that one was close. Alta New. Okay. Close. And then I just saw one on here. Embossing folders. I need to take that one off. Please hold. Short A to Z. Embossing folders, because that is a material. Wait, yeah. And then we're going to cut that out of there. Back that up. And we're going to go and put that on. Oh, what one? Alta New. I already put that down. We're going to go to materials, and we're going to get one in here. Return, paste, embossing folders. Okay. So, my friends, veto. How does veto work? I don't even know. Where's my thing? I need you to go down. Cordelia, hello, hello. Terry Cooper, how are you doing? Lisa Acker, thanks for popping in. So, if you want to use the veto, number 1 is LDRS. If you want to veto, V-E-T-O, number 1, which is LDRS, that is how it's going to look. Veto 1. If you want to veto Brutus Monroe, it's going to be exclamation point, veto, and then the number 2. Get it? They're just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can veto LDRS, Brutus Monroe, Little Birdie, or Alta New. Now, please hold while I get the poll running so you can do your vetoes. You want to veto? Let us start the poll. The poll will run for 5 minutes. We'll see if that's too long. Well, wait to veto. Wait. I got to put the poll up. Okay, so the poll is running for 5 minutes. You get to veto 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is LDRS, 2 is Brutus Monroe, 3 is Little Birdie, and 4 is Alta New. Okay, and so that is how we vote. We exclamation. Oh, so my bad. I lied. You need to do exclamation. You guys, this is new to me. This is new. I do apologize. Nobody's voting for anything right now. It's exclamation point vote and then veto 1, 2, or 3. I do apologize. The way it looks on Restream right there, the highlighted, okay, that is how it needs to look. Vote, exclamation point, vote, veto with your number. And there needs to be a space. I do apologize about that. Jay, you need the exclamation point by the vote is all one part. Jana did it right. Oh, it did take yours, Jay. Never mind. Never mind. My bad. It's just, okay, so if Streamlabs doesn't tell you you voted, you didn't do it right. So make sure your name pops up with Streamlabs. And you've got a few minutes. Those are rolling through. And now we're going to go spin 2 times for our material. Let's get our materials up here. Brands, materials, materials. I lost my mouse. Okay. You guys, my mouse it's running, but I don't see the little pointer thingy. Well, that's not something I know how to fix. Yes, Little Birdie is number 3. Number 1 is LDRS. Number 2 is Brutus Monroe. Number 3 is Little Birdie. And number 4 is Altenew. But we can't do Jack Diddley Donkeys because I have no mouse. I mean, it's highlighting things. I can see it trying. Oh my gosh. Why is my mouse invisible? I just... Oh my God. Okay. If I lose you guys, I'll have to restart a new stream because I have to reach back and unplug my mouse and plug it back in, and hopefully it'll show me, because now I can't even close the windows. I can't do nothing because my mouse has decided it wants to be bad. I have a bad mouse. Please don't unplug anything. Please. Nope. I just killed it. God. What is going on? Okay, either whatever just happened. I don't even know. I don't know. Okay. Control, enter. Yeah, that doesn't, yeah, that just changed. I don't know. But I have my pointer back. I have my pointer back, so that's a plus. Let's close that. Okay, we have... we're going to spin 2 times for our materials. We're going to do shuffle, shuffle, spin for material number 1. 1 and 2. Material number 1. Pops of color. That'll be fun. Pops of color. Interesting. Shuffle, shuffle, spin. And this is for number 2. No more voting. Voting must be done. It's only 5 minutes, you guys. This is going to be a long live, you guys. It's going to be a long live. But we can do it. We can do it. Make a stamp. It's going to be fun. Oh, what an interesting one. Let's make a stamp, it says. Yes, we can do this. Holy moly. Okay, let's put this stuff back together. Batman, Batman, and my teddy bears. You just sit there. Don't touch that. Okay, let's see what you guys vetoed. Let's go see what you guys vetoed. 10 votes. Veto. Wow, you guys voted out. Hey, wait, why can't I see this? You voted out number 3. Wow, that one is complete. We voted number 3. Little birdie says bye. Veto number 3. Bye-bye, little birdie. Sorry, little birdie. They didn't want ya. They don't want ya. Okay. Veto 3 was the most voted with 50% of the votes. Hello, hello. Happy Place Crafting. How are you doing? Don the Crafty Visage. What is you just stamp using the pops of color, then foil it? Oh, that might be fun. But I don't know how to do that yet. I haven't watched the videos on that yet. Are you going to make one from a potato? No, I'm not going to make one from a potato. We're going to hand carve one because it's materials that I own. I have stamp material so we can carve our own. We're going to carve one. Okay, hellos and hugs from everyone. Deborah! Hello, hello. Crystal's Creations Wyckoff, thanks for popping in. Adelaide, hello, hello. See the directions on the bottom or dark area. Directions of what? Is Mr. Bean? No, Mr. Bean is not a material. Okay, so we got all of that going where I'm just double checking this stuff. Okay, so brands and materials. I'm going to turn on my AC because I don't have to think too hard now. I need to grab... Am I frozen? Like... Oh my gosh. Why is that camera frozen? Which one is that? You are my next ago. Okay. Settings. Thank you. Thank you for unstucking yourself. Okay. So, I need to find LDRS, Brutus Monroe, and Altenew. We can do this. We can do this. And then I need to get back to my comments so I can actually see what's going on. Cordelia, thank you. Ruth, hello, hello. How are you doing? Jenna, I have a pink magic mat for you, says Deborah. Craft by Jay says, oh my god, I should use all my cats and plant stamps for the Mother's Day card I need to make. You should. That sounds like fun. Okay, so I'm going to go hunting for LDRS, Brutus Monroe, and Altenew. Hunted for Altenew. Done. Hunting for Brutus Monroe. Done. It's 2. It's Brutus Monroe and Brass and Bliss. until one or both of them get too big for the britches. I still need to scroll to the bottom. And then LDRS. 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 Squeaky chair. Squeaky chair. HIJK. LDRS. Not much from LDRS. Most of it is sentimentus, which is fine. Ooh, we have those hummingbirds. I forgot about them. They're LDRS. Look at that. Ooh, and look at, they're even already stamped and ready to go. I know. Oh, look at that. LDRS. This was the Crop and Create from a few years ago. So that's why I have the parts ready, because I never finished the class. Okay, so LDRS, that, and we need to make a stamp. So, we're going to get some material. You know, I can't find my artist repaint, but I know where everything else is in my craft room. Like this, right here. My stamp making stuff. Stamp making stuff. Look, stamp making stuff. That's what we have. We're gonna make a stamp. What about the dragon? What dragon? Oh, that's Lavinia. Those are Lavinia. She doesn't count. We're doing LDRS. LDRS, which is this and my sentiments. Brutus Monroe, I do have a stencil or two with them, which would be great with the pops of color. Brutus Monroe, we have the, ooh, you know what? Ooh, Brutus, or is that all I have for Brutus? No, there's this one too. Not feeling this. Definitely not feeling this. These are nice, but not what I want. These are from Mary Alice. We might pick something from these, and then let's see what Altenew has for us. Altenew, you know it's going to be floral goodness. I mean, look it. We have a camel. Florals. Ice cream. Look at how adorbs those ice creams are, aren't they? I know. And then we have this one, and then we have our fish, which I'm feeling more on the florally bits, because if we do like the hummingbird, we could do like the hummingbird and some little flying critters off of Brutus Monroe with our, I think this one. If we mix this one and this one, I like this one too. I think we'll do those, and then our stamp that we make, let's put this one away. Let me think. And then we're gonna pull out pops of color, which we've got some fun colors. Debbie J. I'm not team florals. Wait, are you saying that, or were you saying something? I thought you liked florals. Love the forest friends. Aren't they cute? Yes, I do have Brutus Monroe paper. Good point. Good point. We don't even have to use their stamps. We could use their paper. But I don't think I have anything that would fit. But we'll see. We'll see real quick. Who is this through? That's Stamps of Life. Brutus Monroe. That one's in the wrong spot. That one needs to get put away in the proper spot. Brass and Bliss. That's Pink and Main. This calls for confetti. 49 in Market. Here we go. Brutus Monroe. Ooh, we might. We have the funky florals. And we have festive flannel, which I don't feel festive flannel. And then we have fall into seasons, which is winter and fall. I'm not feeling that. And then we have autumn. I'm not feeling that either. I'm not feeling those. It's almost summertime, you guys. It's springy summertime. I kind of like these, though. I mean, look at that. With some hummingbirds, that would be really cute. Let me put this away. Pumpkin Breeze. I don't even know why it's in this pouch. Pumpkin Breeze, Pumpkin Breeze. Which should go right about there. Put away, put it away, put it away, put it away now. Okay, so we have these. What if we... So if we use the Brutus Monroe paper, even though these guys are adorbs, I mean, look at that little hedgie. Isn't he cute? That's why I bought it. I bought it because that hedgie said, buy me. And I didn't have a hedgie like that. I just finished ice cream. Awesome saucin'. Oh my God, how many paper sleeves did you buy? 2 packs. Debbie J reorganized her artistry stuff. Yeah, I need to find my paints. My daughter came up and looked for me for a bit, and she couldn't find them either. And for me to throw that many paints away on accident, it's just not going to happen. So hopefully I'm going to start packing up some of my stuff that I don't use over there, and hopefully they'll turn up. Because they should be with my paint, because that's where I went to go get them, was with my paint, and they weren't with my paint. Anyways, okay, so Alta New, I think we're gonna do a paper. I have this vision of doing a couple of strips, kind of like this front piece. I like this, but we're gonna do a couple of strips with some black and white paper with our florals. So we're going to stamp some florals into black and white paper, and then we're going to do LDRS, and because it's already stamped, you guys, we're going to cheat. We're going to cheat and use the hummingbird, or both of them. We might use them both. We'll color them up, we'll cut them out, and then, which I think I have the die for those. Maybe I don't. Did they come with a die? Does anybody know? We might have to fussy cut those out, because I don't see the die. Did we get a die with these? Does anybody know? I don't think there did. I don't think it did. Since you're going to use for a... Aw, don't mope. We got to give them a background. But, you're not... it's all right. It'll be fine. Don't mope too hard. Okay, so you can buy. See, I made a stamp for my friend's pizza parlor, and I was doing some test runs. But I never worry. The backside is great. We're gonna do a carving. You can buy blanks, stamping blanks on Amazon. That's where I got those. You need some carving tools. I've had these 2 carving tools since 2000, when I went to art college. We got to carve thingies. There's all sorts of carvers, little bits. These ones are mostly for wooden things. Speedball. These are Speedball. They're good for the rubbery things. Speedball. Headache. Oh, I'm sorry you have a headache. Just kidding. My headache has reached the video intolerance stage. Alrighty, have a good one. Hopefully your headache goes away. Ooh, you're gonna carve a stamp. Yes. So we're gonna do Brutus Monroe paper. We're gonna do these little florals, and then we're going to put our little bird on. And then we got to use some pops of color. And if we use the pops of color, we can stamp them on. What if I made a stamp? Just a kooky stamp, you know, like a stencil, but a stamp. So let's get a pencil, and let's say we do some circle-ish items. And how big do I want this? Yeah, this will be fine. Do I want to? No. We're going to probably use about half of this. Anyways, we'll figure it out. So we're going to carve away. Whatever we carve away, whatever's left up is going to be our stamping area, right? So what if it's just some kooky stuff? And then we'll use it to stamp some pops of color, because the pops of color, if you stamp them, I would assume would be a little bit translucent. We'll see. So I'm just gonna do some funky shapes. And okay, I like that. I kind of like that. We'll see how that does. We'll see how that does. Okay. Probably could have just used this chunk, but either way, it's no biggie. We're gonna do the thingies. Okay. Okay, so this is like speedball stampy stuff, right? You can get it pretty much anywhere. It's nice rubbery stuff. This one is Hobby Lobby. It's like a 4x6 surface for $5.99. The other thing you can do is linoleum, okay? And we're like, you can get little chunks at your hardware store for like $1. I mean, or whatever. But actual linoleum, okay, you can stamp with that too. Linoleum, I would use my wood carve-in tools. I don't want to carve into that though. But yeah, you can carve in to actual linoleum. Make your marks. Yeah. All the things. Or like you can buy little bitties on Amazon, and I have not used them since I bought them. I know, crazy, right? Okay, so here we go. We're gonna just grab our thing, and I'm just gonna go around, and mine are all squiggly wigglies anyway, so it doesn't matter. And voila. Okay, I made a valley. Come down here and look. So I made a valley. So if I stamp this, it's going to be solid color, and then that will be a void. Okay, so we're removing anything that we don't want colored, right? So I'm gonna go around these guys, take off the edge here, just carve away. Oops. And if you have a specific design, you know, just be more cautious. Mine is all squiggly wiggly. Mine doesn't matter, you guys. My design. So if I cut into my line a little, it's fine. So we're taking it down, just like so. Carve my corners. Ta-da! Look at that. It's going to be a little bit messy, but we don't care. Just like so. Because I don't want it, I don't want to frame. That's why I got to cut my corners and edges down, because I don't want a frame around this. I've got my big cutter here. I'm taking out some big spaces, so I've got my big scooper, and we're just gonna go through and scoop these big areas, and then we're just gonna follow along. Again, mine is a free form squiggly wigglies, so I'm not going to be too particularly careful. Just going to get in here and get all these high areas down. Okay, and then when you go for skinny areas, you got your skinny tool. Skinny, turn and push. It's not a lot of work, not a lot of pressure you have to put in. It's actually pretty decent. Okay, and we're gonna go around this guy. We're gonna go up and around that guy. So if you need a stamp of something and you want, you can make your own. Maybe, well, it's definitely cheaper, to buy the materials and make your own. You can print an image and then transfer it to the rubber. You can do that. There is a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And we're just, it's messy, but we'll do it. Cheryl Savato, hello, Abraham, how are you doing, sir? Yes, we're just carving a stamp because my materials today was pops of color and make a stamp, because, well, I have materials to make a stamp and I have not done it in eons. So here we are, making a stamp. We're just using our little Speedball carving tools. I'm not affiliate with Speedball. I've used Speedball for eons. They've been around for eons. They're a good brand, you guys. They're good. You can turn your project, kind of leave your tool there to carve your project. There's carvers, wood carvers, and stamp makers on the socials. So if you're interested, I'm sure there's somebody out there that you can follow that does carving. There's a guy that I follow. He carves his images into a wooden plank and then inks them up with actual screen printing ink and makes t-shirts. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. Well, not like gorgeous pretty, but just the way he does everything is really nice. His shirts are kind of fun and kooky. We're just gonna follow our lines. Little skinny one to follow the actual pencil line. A little bit thicker one to go around and get the inner parts. Not right there. Forgot how fun this is, you guys. I like carving. Like I said, I made a rubber stamp for my friend who owns a pizza shop, and he uses the stamp on his pizza boxes so that the people can rip them off and save them, because if you buy, I think, like 10 pizzas from him, you get one free. Which is kind of cool. And then we're going to come in here with our big guy and just tidy up. Which one was the void? I think we'll take out this one. Make some hills and valleys. And these are sharp tools, so you want to be careful and not carve yourself out. Just saying. Is this interesting to you guys? I know it's kind of a slow process, but sometimes these wheels give us a little bit of a challenge, and today is definitely one of those challenges. But I'm excited for it because, well, we haven't done this, but we're doing it now. Round and around we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. I'm just carving away. Tracy! Linda G. T, not afraid of color. Hello, hello. Ooh, Linda had a walk today. Yes, carving is fun. I like it. And it is really unique too, because there's not going to be two the same. Even if you carve the same image, you know, the intricacies of your cut line are going to vary. And so there'll be some things that are just off about it compared to the other one. So yeah. And I don't have to be too careful because mine is just a little freehand, squishy, squigglies. So we can add some texture with our pops of color. We're going to stamp with some pops of color. I don't know if we'll be able to foil it, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh no, you know what? We won't be able to foil it because I'm using some Brutus Monroe paper and that foils. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to foil my Brutus Monroe papers. Well, we could though. We totally could. Okay, friends, I'm going to transition to watching to the TV. Alrighty. Going on the big screen, guys. Going on the big screen. I just thought of my materials wheel. I need to double check to make sure foil is on that list. We can put some foil on that list. Oh, this is looking good. Got a little chunk right there we gotta get rid of. Lego! Lego my ego! Oh, forgot to go around this guy. And the nice thing too is you can carve, and then when you think you're done, you can do a test run. Because you'll see highs and low areas that you might need to redo. Look at all of our fluffins. Let's clean up our fluffins. Our fluffin' mess. Okay. That's in the garbage. Okay, test run. I'm excited. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. And what can you use to stamp? All the things. All the things, you guys. Look it. Oh my goodness. Look it. And then you can see anything that is black that you don't want, you take off. You take off. Okay, we're gonna, oops, we're gonna make a mess. We're gonna stamp it right in here as a reminder of the stamp that we made, of the make a stamp. Look it, make a stamp. I dropped it, and that's why that line is there. But and there's a little piece of residue there. But see all of this stuff here that's got the color on it that we don't want. We're gonna get our little guy. And anything that has color, no, we're going to get our big guy because I lied. I lie a lot. Don't mind me. We're going to carve off anything that has color that I didn't want to have color. Okay. So we're just going to go through and clean up anything that's got some ink on it. There's a little ink spot there. Oops. Okay. And just like our photopolymer stamps and our red rubber stamps, it does not matter if it stains. Okay, the staining won't affect its performance. It'll just let people know that you actually used it. Really bad. It's all right. these little speckles out of there. And again, mine doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want to clean up my areas. Get your fingers out the way, Elizabeth. Just told them, don't cut your fingers off. And what do? Tried to stab myself. And so we just double check and we make sure that things that we didn't want colored. Okay, and then we're gonna go right through here. Like so, because I need to cut this off. So I'm just going to give myself a little bit of area. Okay. So okay. We're going to get our X-Acto knife. And then we're just going to just like that, my friends. Just like that. It is a little bit of a pressure. However, you can score it a few times instead of putting a lot of pressure all at once. But there is our little stamp. Although this little corner here, I don't want corners. I don't want corners. I definitely need to sharpen my X-Acto knife, you guys. Don't use dull X-Acto knives. Okay, so we got our pieces. Let's clean up. We got our stamp made. And we're going to attempt just whack it. Okay, so I want to stamp with pops of color. Let's give a little test run. Oh, look at this little piece of paper. It's like our perfect little test run. So, how do we do this? I don't even know. This will be fine. No, that probably won't be fine. I lied. I'm doing it again. I'm just lying. Where's my bigger doodad? I don't want to ruin that one. Where's my bigger Stampin' Block? I know I have one that's a little bit bigger, but then a little bit. Where the heck is my Stampin' Block? Oh well, we'll use this one. We'll just have to be more cautious and put the thingy. Anyways, we're gonna use a little bit of double stick tape because this is not sticky. Okay, so if you want to do, you can probably purchase the stuff that they make red rubber sticky with, right? Okay. So if we put some of this down and we brayer it, We're doing test runs. We don't know for sure. I've never stamped with Popsicolor, but we're going to try. Okay, that moved around. Oh, but that's cool. That's cool. We have to be careful because it's a slimy surface. It's not like ink. It's a little bit slimy. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. You guys. Oh, look it. I actually like that too, where we put it on a little bit too much and then gave it a little squish. Let's see if we can do that on purpose again. So we're going to set it down and then we're going to give it a little slide. No. Maybe because it was fresh. I don't know. I literally made my own I made my own paper. Look it. I like it. Maddie, hello. Or no, not hello. Goodbye. Or wait, who's saying good night all and Mary Ellen's you guys are... Who's going? Who's leaving? I know Dawn said she's going to watch on the big screen. I don't know. You guys, you're killing me. Please hold. I need to put this stuff back. We need to put it back. That is not called putting it back, Elizabeth. Put it in there. Put it on there. Okay, so Popsicolor is going to be fun, but we need to clean our mess. We got it figured out. I need a towel. I need a towel. That's going to take a little bit of time to dry, which is fine. Let's see. Is this going to clean with water? I don't know. Looks like it. I don't know. Dawn is leaving to the balcony. And we got our little sports car. As Mr. Timmy likes to call it, the little sports car. And that just cleans up. It's already 8 o'clock, you guys.
EW, free items since 8 p.m.
Yes, 8 p.m. Where's... Dismiss. I do too in art class. Yes, linoleum. Like I was saying, you can purchase art linoleum for a lot, or you can go buy a piece of linoleum for your borders, for your floors. That's hella cheap. Or if you have a hubby that makes this kind of stuff and he brings home scraps. Scraps for the wifey. Oh my god. You guys, I'm so dumb sometimes. Sometimes I'm extra dumb. So, he brought me home a whole stack of squares. These little linoleum squares. And I'm like, what on earth am I going to do with these? Girl, make some stamps. That's what I need to do with them. Make some stamps. They have an interesting texture on them. So, it'll make for some really interesting stamps. Oh my gosh. Such a mess, but look at what we created with our hand stamped and some Popsicolor. Okay, so let's get rolling. Tracy, am I gonna go live tomorrow in honor of Mother's Day? That would be fun. Jean says, time to fly, have to work tonight. Bye, Jean. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate having you here, Missy. Okay. So we're gonna do an A2 size card. We're gonna do an A2, and we're gonna do we're gonna do. You know, I like this one. Let's do this one. I like this thing there. So if we do that, a little strip of that, and a little strip of that, and then we do our little black and white flowers. This is gonna be a card, you guys. A card that takes us some time. And we're gonna put these back. We're gonna chop this one up. And then we're gonna check the little scrap bin and see. Yeah, we'll be fine. Hey, stay put, you. We're gonna get our cutter. We're gonna do some chopping. I'm gonna get to the piece that I want. That's the piece I want. There. Well, if I put those there, and then we're gonna do a skinny piece. That one chopped up hella bad. What the heckin'? That's alright. We're gonna fix it. I don't know what the hell happened. It said we're not chopping right. Is that gonna... You know why? This thing is filthy. Elizabeth, clean your chop. No, why is disobeying and being bad? We'll take our time though until we get it cleaned. And then this one goes like this. And then we're gonna get one more. I need to clean up the edge though. Okay, clean that up. And then one more. They won't know. There's that. So there's that. Oh, I like that. Because see, it still puts it together. I really like that piece. I don't know. And then we'll have the little hummingbird hanging out above. Oh yeah, that's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. And then we're going to stamp our stamp over the top of this. I know, right? But we got Brutus Monroe. We got LDRS. We have Altenew. So Altenew. It's going to be very simple, very simple stamping with this one. Do I want to use both of them? No. Yes. I don't know. I really like this one. No, we're going to use this one. Don't mind me. Yes. I know Abraham. They're, yeah, Altenew was one of our picks, and I think we're going to use both. I'm so indecisive. I don't know nothing. Leave me alone. Okay, we're going to pick this one. And we're going to make our own black and white paper. And lettuce and tomato, basic black. Oh, that's empty. Wait. Oh, yeah. Why don't I have basic black cut? Who knows? Accent opaque 80. No, we don't need that. Cold press. I don't need that. Accent opaque 65. That's what we need right here. We're going to make our own paper. Our own black and white paper to go behind these. Okay. So we're just going to fill this. We're just going to fill it up. Fill it up. Fill it up. Like so. Do I want a hand stamp? I don't know. If I knew where my block was, let's just hand stamp. We'll use this guy. He should be big enough. And we're going to stamp in shady because we didn't use enough shady the last time. Thank you, Maddie. And we don't care if it stamps perfectly. We're going to press, let them hang out together, and then separate them. Okay? We're going to smash them, stamp them, press, let them hang out together, and then separate them. Okay, you're pissing me off. You need to go. Stinking roll of tape. All these things. My desk is a hot freaking mess, you guys. We're going to rotate and stamp. Oh, I thought there was a gook there, but it was not a gook. And we don't care that it overlaps. We don't care. You can care, but I don't. And then I'm going to come in with this one. This one, you know what? I'm feeling we should do it in pink. I think we should do it in pink. I don't know why, but that's how I'm feeling. Let's do it in rosy cheeks. Altenew sent me a little stamp once as a gift for my birthday, and it came with a stamp of my name. Oh my goodness, how cute. That sounds adorable. Okay, and then we're just going to... I said black and white paper, I lied. If you guys have hung out with me... Oh my God, look! If you guys have hung out with me enough, you know I lie a lot. I lie a lot because I don't know what I'm doing. I just make up things as I go, but look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh. I know, right? You guys. We just made the best paper. Well, I don't know if it's the best. I've made some pretty awesome papers in my time, but I like that. I like that a lot. And that was Rosy Cheeks and Shady. I like that it's not black, because that is so black. It's fabulous. Okay, so, and that was just 2 of Altenew's little stamps. Okay? So you can mix and match. Even if you only have 1 Altenew, get somebody else. Get somebody else. Do what you want. Do what you want. Okay, we're going to set those over there. We're going to set that over there. We're going to set that over there. You guys should see this hot mess. It's a hot mess express. What? Okay. We have, don't mix these up. We have these in order. This is going to go on here, but see, like so. We're going to do it edge to edge. I know, crazy. I know. But that's what we're going to do today. Edge to edge. Oh, crap. Let's clean our desk first. Luckily, I don't need the back of that card. But we don't want to put it on the back of our base. There's all that ink from our stamping over the top. Lots of stamping. Okay, let's clean that. Okay, and then we're going to put that down. Make sure that's the bottom. Okay, this is going to go together forever and ever. There's that. Look at that. Okay, and then we've got our little pieces. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. I don't know what it is, but I like it. It's different, you guys. It's different. It's almost like Pattern Paper Monday. Who likes Pattern Paper Monday? I like Pattern Paper Monday. I find myself using pattern papers more since I started Pattern Paper Monday. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but like today's project, we pulled out more pattern paper, right? Oh, nope, hot dog. That does not go there. Oops, 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 come on. That one goes there. Don't mind me. It's alright. Okay, that one goes there. Because that one goes there. Trying to put the flowers back together. See, that one goes to that. And that goes to that. Okay, that's better. And you could use different scraps. You don't have to have like mine is going together, right? Like this is a continuation. You could just put different stripes down. Because heaven knows you guys have stripes in your bags, right? But I really wanted this flower, and I figured I gotta cut into it to get to it, and that's okay. I know we covered most of our stamped imagery, but that's another reason I didn't want to fill it in, because look it. We can just see those little black and white and pink back there. I think it's beautiful. In my opinion, counts because it's my channel. Well, one would hope so. That's the reason you started pattern paper. I know, right? But I thought I would do pattern paper Mondays, and me being me would never use another pattern paper until next Monday. But no, here we are using patterns all the time. Okay, so we're going to do our little hummingbird. Oh, it is the same hummingbird. Don't be a dork. I'm thinking, oh, they go the opposite way. No, they don't. They go the same way. And then we're going to do that little hummingbird. But first we need to stamp our stamp. So, because it's going to take a while. Let's trim this off. And our pops of color, we have pastel colors, or we have summery bright colors. What do you guys think? Because we do have pastel, and then we do have like bright colors. Let's see, the orange, a blue, or this blue. That's more of a teal. That might be fun. We have yellow for my yellow friends, light orangey yellow, which would go with that, you guys. No purple really, and the pink, I only have the pink out because we have pink in the back. Or we could do like a dusty pink. Pastel, I want to do pastel, so we're gonna go with those ones. I say that and then I just put those in the wrong spot. So those are our pastel-y colors. Does any color stand out to anybody? I like the light orange. This one here is summer peach or sunflower. Sunflower, summer peach. This is more of a peach. This one might be. Maddie says Team Teal. Be that one. I don't know how well they're going to come up over the top of the black because they are translucent. As you saw, some of that black is going to show through, but we're going to have a nice pattern on top. Sunflower. Linda G says sunflower, and that is kind of a light orange, so we're going to go with that. Sunflower, sunflower. Okay, so we're going to take sunflower with our pops of color. And we're going to get our brayer. We're going to stamp first and then color, and then hopefully it'll be mostly dry before then. Sunflower, sunflower. flower. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. We're going to set that there so you guys can see, like so. And then we're going to brayer. Again, I don't know how well this is going to work. It's just card and paper, you guys. It'll be fine. Okay, and then we're going to press and release. Ooh, it gives it some neat texture, but we really can't like 100% see it, so we're just going to keep going. I like it. I like it. We're definitely going to need more though. I think it goes on better with the brayer. It's giving this really neat texture. I'm glad we did this. I'm glad we did this. Oops. Nice. And because the paper is set back, we only stamped it on... Oh, I like it. I like it. Yeah. I stamped on top. I mean, just look at that. I should have used that for the background. Yeah. I think that would have been, it would have showed up because here you can see that yellow shows up on that much better. But that's a thing to remember. But I'm not sad about it. I'm not sad about it at all. I like that. And you can tell that it's yellow. It's just weird. Craft Lovin', Miss Blossom. Hello, hello. Let's get this cleaned up before it dries in there. So the question is, how does it clean up after we've like almost dried it out? Ooh. Oh, okay. It's interesting. It's like not wanting to pick up. It's weird. Okay, it's weird. But we got some to pick up. I don't know. I bet you it would have looked better on white, though. But that's interesting. Let's find out. Oh, okay. Yeah. Things are just falling all over me. So it's like ink cleanup on white. It's a little weird on the black because, well, it's translucent. Pops of color cleanup, you guys. So if you're braying your pops of color and you've got some leave over, you can clean it up in a cleanup fashion. We do like that here on our channel, the Elizabeth Costa-Rogers channel. And it does come off your stamps, but you gotta wash them kind of. Don't let it dry on your stamps. And then let's see if it actually ruined the stamp. I don't think it did. We're gonna stamp it. We're gonna stamp it again because it's our beautiful stamp, right? And we didn't actually stamp it. We didn't stamp it in ink, really. So let's do that real quick. I'm just gonna grab a piece of paper. Just grab a piece of paper. We're gonna grab our black. No, we're not, because we lost it. Oh, shoot. I used it. found it. Our handmade stamp. No, they do not glow in the dark, and you guys enjoy them while they last, because I can't afford to have them done. Oh, yeah, I gotta go in there and clean that up. That's not supposed to be there. That's not supposed to be there, but it's okay, because actually, you know what? I'm not gonna clean that up. I kind of like that. It's gonna stay, but that's our stamp, you guys. Our handmade stamp. Look at it. It's so fun. I know. I'm going to be so sad when I don't have my nails. I'll be like, can we craft without my fingers? I'm so vain. My fingers are going to look so ugly. You guys, I'm so sad. I just don't have $60 to get them done. I know. They're expensive. It's basically $15 a week to have my beautiful nails. I think it's worth it. I just 4 years ago you guys did, until I started for a little bit, and then I started doing my own nails, but I'm not gonna go back to doing my own nails because the acrylic, it expires after a year, and I don't go through enough acrylic to do that. And it's time consuming. When I was doing my own nails, it almost took me like 3 hours of sanding and polishing and doing the things what my nail tech does in like an hour. So, and that's another reason you pay a professional the money, because they can get it done rather quickly. And that cleans off of our little brayer quite nicely. Look at that. And I'm sure that was dried on by the time I got to it. Look at our nice, clean sports car. You can create stamps like that. Use your own sublimation ink pad and stamp the design on the coasters and keychains. Yes. Yes. Oh no. No. My nails grow. You can see they grow just fine with the acrylic sitting on top. They don't need a breather. When I lived in Washington, I had my nails done every month for 7-8 years. There was a little break, and then I've always been getting my nails done. I love having my nails done. Okay. While our little thing is drying, we're going to come and color our birdie. Our birdie. I don't know. I'm just making up my own colors for this bird. If you don't like it, get your own and color it. Show me how it's done. I don't know, you guys. This is our LDRS portion of the bird. Let's go with the blue. And then we're going to fussy cut. I know, I said the F word. I said the F word. Yeah, it's a lot of craft shopping money. It's a lot of savings too, for if you need to move and pay the bills because you haven't paid the bills in a while. it's an expense, and it's an expense I happily pay, but unfortunately cannot for a while. For a while. Not forever, just for a while. Almost like a little tie-dye bird. Well, that's kind of dark. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yes, I do. I do love them a lot. A friend asked me once why I don't buy paper plates and such to free up some of my cleaning time, and I told her because it's like throwing away craft supply money, right? Yeah, those extra expenses, yeah, they might make your life easier, but you know, paper plates, they add up. We buy them because, well, my family needs my family needs them. Okay, I like this bird. I like the bird. I was a little worried, but I think he's turning out pretty good. And then we'll just fussy cut him out really quick. There I go, saying that F word again. Plus, not exactly. Yeah, they're not exactly, but. Okay. Fussy cutting, fussy cutting, fussy cutting, da 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 da. Don't cut off his beak. Look at our purdy bird. Purdy bird. Bird's the word. We're just gonna give him a little white halo. Not too extreme today. And that's because I don't want to deal with his feet. Priorities, priorities. What's a priority? What? I only hate laundry. Laundry sucks. Especially when your laundry's in the basement and your basement is scary to get to because the stairs are like so steep. And so just tiny stairs. Like, I don't like our stairs. So I don't actually do the laundry. The husband takes it down and does the majority of it, and then when he brings up my stuff, I fold it and put it away. I mean, I don't mind doing the laundry. I just can't go down the stairs to do it. Well, I can go down the stairs. Let's not. But I would face plant. Carrying the bucket of laundry. I would be able to right down. I would be eating dirt. Focusing, focusing, cutting out some feathery bits. I feel like this did have dyes. I'll have to double check. I need to make a note if this did have the dyes. Irons aren't for clothes. What? You won't miss this place? No, I will not miss this place one stinking bit. I will say that the guys that fixed the bathroom did a really good job for doing a cosmetic. Like, if I were the owner of this house, I would have said, no, that's not acceptable. But because it's, I mean, they put some lipstick on the disaster. That's what they did. They put some lipstick on the disaster. Because that's what the owner wanted. The owner wanted cheap to make it look good. But if you look under the paint, you can see all the cracks in the plaster. That, you know, that's the reason they were out here, is because the plaster fell. And there's some serious cracks still underneath all the paint. But yeah. So whenever that plaster goes, that new paint job, yeah. Some people. But anyways, I mean, they did a good job. They didn't make a mess with the paint or anything. The hole is covered. You can see where the hole is covered because, well, they didn't match all the stuff. Socks are the laundry equivalent to silverware, right? So we're not, okay, we need to move. Unfortunately, we don't have first and last month's rent, right? Or some people are asking for the first month and a security deposit, which is a lot of money. We basically need $3,000 to move, and I don't have the $3,000, but we're working on it. We're working on it, and some things are already getting packed. Because I want to be ready to go when we find that new place. Ready to go. We'll get it figured out. We always do. Okay, look at, oh, he looks so fabulous. I think we'll pop him up. A little bit. Not on a wobbler or anything. Just pop him up. Maybe on a wobbler. There I go lying again, you guys. I tell you, don't listen to me. I tell you guys all these fibs. Not popping him up. We're going to pop him up. No, yes. We're doing all the things. Because why not? Let's pop it up. Let's make sure the pop it up thingy fits. It does. It'll show a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. We don't mind. Oh, you have... I'll take a picture of where it fell, because they still haven't fixed the wall under the windows at the stairs. They haven't fixed that. And yeah, those will make some grungy. I'll take some grungy pictures of that, and I'll share them, so you may print them and do the things. But yeah, it's lap and plaster. And they put a piece of drywall up where the plaster fell. Of course. Okay, and there's the little doodad, and there's the little doodad, and trim it. What do I gotta trim? Oh, no. This is plastic, and it actually did fit in there. So, we don't see it. So, yeah, I wouldn't be able to trim it. But there's our pops of color in there. Look at that. And it did dry. It is nice and dry, so thanks for that. Okay, let's see if we hit all of our parameters. I know the lies I tell. I'm such a liar. You guys. Okay, so, hey, no, get out of my way. So today on the wheels of brands and materials, we did separate brands from materials. We're going to be doing 4 spins for the brands, and then you guys get to veto 1, so then I get to use 3. Today, we spun LDRS, Brutus Monroe, Little Birdie, and Altenew. You guys vetoed Little Birdie, which, thank you. This is kind of like the Little Birdie. Anyways, but, so LDRS, right there. There's our LDRS. Then Altenew, the little stamps in the background, the pink and the shady stamping on the white. And then Brutus Monroe is this paper here. Okay. Then we're going to do 2 spins of our materials. And today we spun Pops of Color and Make a Stamp. So we made a stamp and we stamped it into the Pops of Color, but we brayered it. We brayered it because, you know, I like to lie a lot. There's no stamping into the Pops of Color. We brayered it on and then we stamped it. And so the yellow Pops of Color that we used let us have this really interesting texture on the Brutus Monroe paper. And we were told we should have done it in the background, and we, in hindsight, I think next time if we do something like this, I will stamp it on the white paper because it'll show up better on the white paper. You can see that little bit of yellow on the white right there. So yeah. But I think it did pretty good. That's how they fix it. They cut out a piece and replace it with drywall and plaster around it to blend the rest of with some sanding and paint. Right, but they didn't make it matchy match. The hole is smooth and the rest of the bathroom is in like this half a swirly something. It's a mess. But, you know, they painted, so it looks fresh. So, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Since I've been begging them to fix it for like a year and a half, 2 years. I don't know. Go back, watch all my videos, you guys, and let me know when I started complaining. Anyways. But I had fun. Wheels of Brands. Wheels of Brands and Materials every first Wednesday of the month. Like today, right here on the channel, 7 p.m. Eastern. So next month, we're going to be spinning those wheels again. We'll have a veto. If they replaced it with drywall, it must be the rest of the wall is drywall. No. No, it was not drywall. It's lap and plaster. Because the plaster is thick. You'll see in the picture that I send on Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends chat thingy. You'll see. Because drywall, yeah, I know drywall. Yeah, half swirls in the plaster. Yeah, it's, yeah. But they bought a thin drywall to fix the hole. It's fine. This house is old. It's all lap and plaster. It was built in 1900. Anyways, it's an oldie. I mean, I like old houses, but this one needs some TLC. Like, a lot of TLC. And that's why they don't want to fix it. They want to sell it. But I'm not buying it because it's not worth what they want to sell it for. It was kind of a slap in the face. Hey, you want to buy it? I'm like, no. Not at that price. Thanks. We know it's falling apart. It needs new foundation. It needs new roofs. It needs new windows. It needs all the things. All the things. Put up. Yeah. No. Anyways. Cement construction. I love the feel, smell, and results of cement. Cemente. Anyways, thank you, my friends. If you guys are interested, tomorrow is Affiliate Push Thursday. I don't remember who we're pushing for tomorrow. Let me double check here. And Affiliate Push for Crafty Stamp Co. Crafty Stamp Co., which is great. We just got some new papers. But Crafty Stamp Co. is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Yes, the 1900s. Definitely Dawn's favorite. Mine too. I love the 1900s, right? All the good things came in the 1900s. Like 1978. You're all blessed with me. Anyways, we'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, right here on the channel. Affiliate Push Thursday for Crafty Stamp Co. I hope you guys can attend. If not, catch you on the replay, maybe. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye. I'll send you out with some music this time. Since you didn't get to come in with music, I will send you out with music. Thank you, Miss Blossom. Nope, wrong music. This music. Deborah would be mad at me if I played the wrong music. She's like, wait, that's not mine.